So here we are again, part 2 of the Dbad Commando knife review test, and I'm about to show you the Dbad infamous knife drop test. So without ado, here we go. So hopefully I could get this. I did this earlier and it didn't quite come out the way I wanted it, but hopefully this time around we could do it right. So here it is. Drop test. 1, 2, 3. That was dumb. I was trying to be careful not to hit myself. 1, 2, 3. Angle myself over here. There we go. Again, I was trying to be very careful not to cut myself because this is a very, very sharp knife. And look, I had to use my leg to pull that thing out of there. So earlier on, I was drop testing the knife. So this is the first one right here. And this is the second one. And this is the one I just did. I'm about to show you again. Boom. Drop test. Down for the books. And yes, I am using my leg to pull this out. Holy moly. Sweet bejesus on a hockey stick. Look at that. And it went in about... I can tell you it went in about a 1/4 inch thin. I can't really show you because I'm holding the knife and the camera at the same time, but it went in, trust me. I'm gonna do it again on this one. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's your lacerated point right there. Bam. But yes, it does go through. Because it just, this is probably the best log to use this experiment with. Boom. Drop test. Down for the books. And it would go in about a 1/4 inch more or less, about right. There. I know it's kind of hard to see because I'm trying to zoom in and out. But it did go through. So this knife does work. It is a penetrator. It does penetrate. I'm about to show you something else I could do. It's also a good bamboo killer too. Palm tree killer, I should say. So watch this. This is where I cut that earlier. I cut that one earlier today. This one, look at how clean these cuts are, and this is with this knife. And I'm about to show you. 1, 2, 3. Boom. With this knife. Actually, while we're at it, boom. Why did you do that? Why did you kill my palm tree? Well, palm trees never really die. Believe me, that'll grow back fairly quickly. But yeah, that's the drop test with this knife. And I'm about to do a knife push cut test on this thing. Eat through this rope. It is eating through this rope though. I just cut it through. Nylon is actually harder to push cut through because of the fabric that it is, from what I was told from a friend of mine, because he tried it on one of his knives, not this one, but yeah. There it is. Push cut test. Yeah, I kind of had to saw through it, but again, it's nylon, so. And then, of course, let's see how much of a chopper this sucker really is. I'm gonna flip it upside down, or you know what? I'll just continue to keep hitting it from here. Already took out a chunk. And what I'm amazed when I hit with this knife is that it doesn't hurt my hand at all. Oh man, it is eating through this wood. It's causing all kinds of chunks right there. That's where I've been hitting it. As you can see, it's eating through this wood. This is thick wood. This is very thick wood. It's just, look at that. Eviscerating this wood. And you want to tell me about the edge damage? Zero edge damage to this knife. Zero. Look at that. It is a chopper. Wham, baby, die, commie! Nah, I'm messing with you. But yeah, this will definitely take out Hamas and any dumbass who decides to want to mess with the United States. And it's just making snowflakes out of my wood right now. Look at that. Now, for the stabbing test, I used the cardboard. This is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers thick. Let's see what kind of stabber it is. Oh, it went through. Look at that. Right out the other tip. 7 layers thick of cardboard, and it went through like nothing. I didn't even go that hard. Look at the puncture it left. You don't want to get stabbed by this knife. You ain't surviving that. That's why I slashed it right there, right in the middle. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there where my finger's at. This is a stabber. Oh yeah. I'm going serial killer on this right now. Yeah. It's almost there. It is digging through this wood. Yep. And to dig through that wood too, while I was doing this experiment. These zip ties. Yeah, I've over tightened the zip ties just a little bit. But Just to show you what this knife can really do. Yep. It got stuck in there. You see that? Zip knife test. And I gotta be careful how I'm doing this experiment, because last time I did this, I cut my leg like a dumbass. So but it is cutting through the zip tie. I just have to be patient with it. See, it's already going through the zip tie. I'm trying to see if I can get more. There it is. That snapped off right there. Now zip tied down for the bags. Now I got these on super tight, by the way, intentionally, so I can show you guys how razor sharp this knife is. Just to show you what it can do. This is a dead piece of wood, so it's not exactly the safest wood to use for this kind of experiment, but it's the only thing I can find right now. And it's going through the zip tie fairly easy. See? I'm gonna flip this around because I want to cut my hand off. But yeah, it's going through the zip tie test fairly easily. Plastic, believe it or not, will eventually dull a knife if you use it enough times. So what I always normally do after a test like this, I re-sharpen the knife. I got a stone sharpener for that. Boom. Just like that. And let's see, do some feather wooding. You cannot tell me that you cannot feather wood with a blade this big, because I'm showing you that you can. So you can absolutely use it for feather wooding. Fairly easy. Oh, it bit through hard. Baton tester. That. Fairly easy. Look at that. Their baton test. Down for the books. So, what are my initial impressions of this knife? Can you fight with this knife? Yes, you can. Can you penetrate and do drop tests with this knife? Yes, you can. No edge damage whatsoever on this knife. Right? You just see me clear down a palm tree with this fairly easy, with no problem, no hesitation. Cleaved it right in half, gave it a perfect cut. So this knife, in my opinion, gets a it's hard to give it a 10 out of 10, although I really would love to, but I'm trying to be fair. I would give this knife a 9 out of 10. 1, because of the grip, the feel. 2, because of the strength and sturdiness. It's just a really good all-around knife. So if you want one of these Dbad Commando knives, they are they're on sale. I shouldn't say on sale, but they are selling them at the Cookery House, kkchinepal.com. Just ask the guys, hey, I saw J Rambo 745's review on the Commando knife, really loved it. Want to make my own graves of it or not? Totally your choice, your preference. Can I get one of these? And you don't even have to get a black Micardo handle for this. You can actually get any color handle you want for this knife. I just chose black because I wanted to keep it within the color range, just to get something that. But other than that, 9 out of 10. Gets the J Rambo 745 seal of approval. With that being said, this is J Rambo 745 reporting over to you guys. Until next video.